as if they burned in a furnace.
As if they burned in the furnace. Christ was blacker than Wesley Snipes. Christ was Bernie Mac black.
What it really says, because guess what? The people you've been learning the Bible from, they've been lying to you.
Like, man, who you are matters. When we say we're black, we talking about the so-called Negroes in America. Africans don't call themselves black. They say I'm African from Nigeria. They don't say I'm black. The East Indians, they're dark skinned, but they don't say I'm black. Black is a term only made for the Negroes in America. You got that scripture? Now we're gonna show you that Christ was black. And if Christ was black, that means Christ was a Jew. So that means black people in America are the real Jews, and we're gonna prove it right now.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1. The revelations of Jesus Christ.
Now the word revelation means to reveal. We're about to reveal something to you that's been hidden for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Right. Verse 13. In the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
One like unto the Son of Man. The Son of Man is talking about Christ. Or Yahushua, or Mashiach in the Hebrew. Read.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
He was clothed with a garment all the way down to his foot. Like you see brothers have on right now. Read.
And girt about the paps.
And a girt about the paps. Like you see us with on right now, how you see.
With a golden girdle.
With the golden girdle. So he didn't have on a regular one. He had on a golden one because he was fly. That's a hit right there to show you that Christ is black.
Right.
A girdle back in the day was used as like a bulletproof vest is used for today.
Right.
But back then it was a girt about your paps so you wouldn't get stabbed in your waist or to your side. And he had a golden one on. This how you know he's a black man, because imagine only a black man will wear golden bulletproof vests. Only a black man will come up with that idea. Read.
His head and his hairs.
His head and his hairs. It's about to tell you what his head and his hair were described as.
Were white like wool.
Were white like wool. Read it again.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
White is the color, wool is the texture. When it says white, it means fully gray. He had a full head of gray hair. And the texture was like wool. Who on the earth has woolly hair, black man? Hispanic man, Native American Indian man? Only blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians have woolly hair. That's strike one. We about to play baseball. That is strike one. Read on.
As white as snow.
As white as snow, fully gray or fully white.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire. Now when we look at who is described as Christ, his eyes are not as a flame of fire. His eyes are white and with blue eyes, with green eyes. It said Christ's eyes was a flame of fire. Read that again.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Christ drank wine. That's why his eyes was red. If any black man out here drink a cup of wine, his eyes will turn red, just like Christ's eyes. Read.
And his feet.
And his feet. It's talking about his feet. Your feet is the same color as your whole body. It didn't say his sneakers. It didn't say his Balenciagas. It didn't say his sandals. It said his feet, his flesh.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Unto fine brass. What color is brass? If you have a penny in your pocket, that is the color of brass. And brass is a derivative of brown. Everybody knows that. Not only was he brown, it's going to give you more. And hold on, I thought color wasn't in the scriptures. I thought they said color wasn't in the Bible.
Right.
It just described Christ's feet as being brass. That's the color, isn't it? Which is brown. Read on.
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if they what?
As if they burned in a furnace.
So not only was he a brown-skinned man, he was a very, very dark brown-skinned man. If you burn anything in a furnace, it's going to turn very dark. I'm pretty sure we burnt toast before. You burnt that nasty, stinking turkey on Thanksgiving before. And what did it turn? Black. And in the hood, we always know a black man called black. Hey, yo, that's black right there. Hey, yo, look at black. They call him black because he was very dark-skinned. Read that one more time.
And his feet like onto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
As if they burned in the furnace. Christ was blacker than Wesley Snipes. Christ was Bernie Mac black. That's how black Christ was. If he was walking the earth today, Christ would be a so-called African American. And we say so-called because African Americans in this country are really the Jews of the Bible, are God's chosen people. Read on.
And his voice as the sound of many waters.
And his voice was loud as the sound of many waters. When you go out there in the ocean and you on that boat and them waves rocking the ship back and forth, it don't feel good. It don't sound good. It's dark and it's scary. Christ didn't talk like a little soft white boy that looked like he was on meth, cocaine, or heroin. Christ talked with a deep, masculine voice, and it scared people. Just like when black people talk and we rap, it gives you the chills when we talk. Because we talk with a lot of aggression, a lot of masculinity when we speak. Not like no white boy, man. Not like the African, not like the East Indian. Christ was a black man. We're going to show you who you are, black people in America. It's been too long. You've been walking around D.C. not knowing who you are. And we love our people, so we're going to tell you who you are. We go from city to city, just like Christ said. Just like he sent his disciples to do. And you're looking at the disciples of Christ right now. In the ISUPK, under Commander GEN.YAHANNA. I'm not from D.C., I'm from North New Jersey. And I came all the way out here to fix my brothers and sisters, man. To tell you the truth about who you are in this kingdom.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're one